So currently, how teachers in the US or around the world using Khan Academy and Khanmigo, and how's the adoption progressing? Any notable stories or challenges encountered? Yeah, we want to learn from
Yeah,
your experience.
it's fascinating. When we were building Khanmigo, and this is 2.5 years ago, and this was before the world knew about ChatGPT. I write about it in the book. OpenAI had reached out to us. We had access to it. We knew there were so many opportunities, but we knew there were a lot of pitfalls too. This could be used for cheating. It can hallucinate. It could make math errors. How do you do safety, especially for younger kids? And we were working on all that, and then ChatGPT comes out, and then all the school systems start saying we got to ban it, etc. I was like, oh no, the school system's going to just immediately become at odds with AI. But in some ways, it was a blessing because by the time we launched, the reception was more positive. People started to realize, okay, this is going to be a part of kids' life if only someone put the right guardrails and thought about the pedagogy. And so we launched almost exactly 2 years ago. And at the time, I would have thought that, hey, if in 2 years we're even at 100,000, there's tens of millions of folks using Khan Academy every month. But if the AI tutor people are, even if we're at a few 100,000, that'd be good. Now we have formal partnership in the US with over 1 million students in their districts. So it's hundreds of districts with
Wow.
over a million students. And this is both on the supporting students with their work as a tutor, but also supporting their teachers, helping them with lesson plans, writing progress reports, doing all the things that they need to do. A couple of things that we've learned. One is there's, I would say 15-20% of students who just immediately get it. They understand how to use the AI, they start running with it, and they get a lot of value with it because they're asking the right questions, they're engaged in the material. The other 80% of students, not so much. Either they're disengaged, not just from the AI, but entirely from their education, or they're not
Mm,
used to asking questions. And when we
yeah.
talk to educators, they say, look, this isn't a Khanmigo problem. This is something we need to give students more practice. When they raise their hands, they sometimes have trouble asking me a question, asking the teacher a question. But what we're doing in response to that is how do we make the AI more proactive? And how do we make the teacher be able to direct what the students do with the AI more. So we are making things like a teacher can assign an AI activity. A teacher can say, it tells the AI and the student, I want you to talk to each other, the AI and the student, about this and figure out the following. And then the teacher can get a report and hold the student accountable. So that makes sure that the student is engaging, they're engaging in the right way, and then the teacher can understand this. One pattern that we've seen over and over Khan Academy, even before AI, is you can make something really cool, and there's going to be 15-20% of students who are very motivated, maybe like you and me when we were kids. We would have loved all this stuff, and we would have, but the other kids need the teacher, and we all needed teacher support, but especially these, someone to hold them accountable, tell them what to do next, and then see where they are. And so we're doing more tools on that side to tie the loop in from the teacher to the student, and then to be able to report that back.
Oh, tie the loop back. Yeah, I like that because it's actually is related to my next question.